Hi everyone, it's Billy, just doing another vlog from my car. I'm driving home from work yet again, and as you notice, my hair is kind of green. It's St. Patrick's Day, and I thought I would rock the green hair and a kilt. Kind of a fun thing. We had a contest this morning at work where whoever shows the most St. Patrick's spirit wins a prize. Well, I rocked the kilt, had a green shirt, green hair, and I won a $20 gift card for gasoline at Quick Trip, which is kind of cool. Don't know where Quick Trip is, but should be interesting all the same. Let's see. What do I got going on this week? Well, I move in 10 days, which is a little scary, a little exciting. I absolutely hate packing, and I know I'm going to push it to the absolute limit, and I've had so many things going on, and I hate packing. I really wish I could pay people just to come in and pack my stuff, but since I can't, well, I guess, I'm going to have to deal with that. But on the upside, or, well, not necessarily the upside, but if anybody knows where I can get some boxes, that would be great. I have a couple, and the bar has been providing me with a few here and there, but usually they tear the boxes down, and when they tear them down, then I have to retape them up, and some of them are ripped and damaged, and you know how that goes. Anyway, let's see what was going on. I had some computer things going on. Two of my hard drives decided that they no longer wanted to work, and while that's not a big issue per se, it still kind of angered me a bit, because one, all of my music is on one of those drives, and on the other one is all of my pictures. Now, again, not a super big deal because I have most of my music and pictures backed up on either the website or on CD, DVD, but I don't want to have to reload everything disc by disc by disc. So, luckily, I was able to find a really cheap external case and a terabyte hard drive, which I was able to put all of my music and all of my pictures onto before the drives completely crashed. I did lose a little bit. There are some files that can no longer be read, which, regrettably, I'm just going to have to deal with. But thankfully, it's the picture galleries, and those, like I said, are on sonic.org. Let's see what else is going on. Trying to get everything all organized is not the easiest thing to do, but I think one of my big challenges is going to be figuring out what to get rid of. I don't want to move my whole house this time. I think there's a lot of stuff that I just don't need, that I'm never going to use. All my old computer equipment, a lot of little knickknacks and crap. I'm also going to go through all of my old clothes, get rid of a lot of stuff that I never wear, will never wear, don't even know I still have, kind of stuff. So that should be interesting. Tom and I are doing great. We have a lot of good communication going on, and I don't know, things seem to be just leveling out, and I really like that. Hope this isn't too windy, but it's really hot out. It's 74 degrees, by the way, here in Wisconsin. Well, at least in New Berlin. I don't know what it is down by the lake. I never understood the lake effect, how some days it could be, really warm, and other days the lake effect can make it really cool. I don't understand. I mean, I understand how it works, but I don't get what causes that. Like, what if it's the wind patterns, or collecting the cool air from the ice on the lake, or I don't know. So that's my little conundrum right there. Moving on. What do I got? Oh, since it's St. Patrick's Day, and like I said, I did win the contest. I'm gonna rock the blue hair and keep with my kilt, and I'm gonna go to this. One of my friends works at an Irish pub and restaurant, so Tony and I are going to go to, Tony's back in town, by the way, for those of you who don't know who he is. He's a friend of mine that I met when he was up here one day from Colorado. He and a friend of his randomly decided to come to Milwaukee since they work for the airline. And we met, we talked, hung out. It was a good time. And he, what is that? I don't know. He has been coming back because he loves Milwaukee. And I think that's great. He has tentative plans to move here. But I don't know when or what, if that's going to happen anytime soon. So, whatever. Anyway, we're going to this pub, and I'll be damned if I can't remember the name of it. What is it? I don't know. Point being, we're going to go do that, have some green beer, even though I don't drink beer. Maybe I'll just stick with vodka because it seems easier. We're going to go to dinner, go to this thing, say hi to my friends that work there, and just have a good time, you know. It's almost 5:30 now, so eventually when, I'm supposed to call him. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore because I'm trying too hard to pay attention to driving because rush hour traffic is a bitch. And the sunlight is really bright on my screen. What's going on? I don't like the new Facebook. And I should rephrase that by saying I love the design and layout of the new Facebook. The way everything is laid out seems very logical to me. What I don't like is that they got rid of a lot of the core functions that a lot of my friends and I used. Namely, just for example, on the top bar where you'd normally put in your status, you know, Billie is doing this or whatever, it doesn't tell you what your status was before. So you can type something in new and post it and it'll show up on your newsfeed, but you never see what you did before. You have to go into your own profile to do that. And to me, that just seems like an extra click that's not necessary. Also, I don't like the fact that there is the newsfeed is no longer a newsfeed so much as a list of status updates. And I blogged about this on my other blog, sonique.wordpress.com, that basically we don't need another Twitter. It doesn't have to be a situation where I need to know what everybody's doing. I want to know what they're doing in Facebook. If they've uploaded pictures, if they've changed their marital status, if, if they had a baby or something like that. Those things all show up in different parts and different applications within Facebook that used to show up in the news feed. Well, not only that, they got rid of the live feed. And that to me was awesome because I could sit there and just watch things scroll through. I enjoyed that. Secondarily, I like the fact that they have filters in place, but they have that in, let's call it Facebook 2.0. Oh, speaking of 2.0, Apple just released their keynote on the iPhone 3.0 software, which should be very exciting. It adds things, that people have been screaming about for years, or seemingly 2 years now. Cut and paste, or cut, copy, and paste. Landscape keyboard on every application. What else? Turn-by-turn directions on GPS. SDK opening, which for those of you who don't know what that is, that's just a fancy way of allowing one application to talk to another application using APIs or different protocols. I love that idea, and I can't wait for it. I'm worried that I'm going to lose some of the features that I have when I jailbroke, but you know what? If these features do everything I want it to do, then I don't think I'll need the jailbreak. MMS is another big one. Video, potentially. Email push and application push is another big one. Background applications aren't there yet. Flash isn't there yet. So, a little, upset about that, but I really don't know what else to talk about, and I'm almost at 10 minutes, so I'm just going to say have a great day, enjoy the beautiful weather if you can, and have a safe and wonderful St. Patty's Day because I don't want anybody dying. Thanks. Love you.